guys, it's me, Jackie.
Jackie speaking. I'm on my way.
Happy New Year. Welcome to my second video. So what's the deal with assessments this year? Okay. Are you freaked out by this little envelope you got in the mail last week? The one that states your assessed value? Well, you're not alone. Some places in the Lower Mainland went up 30 to 50% over last year's assessment. In this video, I'm going to tell you why you don't have to be so freaked out. It's not as bad as you might think. I'm going to give you enough info so that you don't have to be super freaked out and you're not going to worry about what the tax man has to say in the spring. Okay, let's get started. First, and not everybody knows this, so if you know this, you can skip ahead. Okay, I'm not going to lie, it took me forever to figure this out. I had to research a bunch of stuff and ask a bunch of people and, math. But I got it all sorted out, and here's how things work. In July, the assessor takes a look at your property and he looks at the, location, size, lot size, miscellaneous features, comparables, and sales in the area. Then the assessor comes up with a value for your home. The next part of the puzzle is how does the municipality come up with how much tax has to be paid? Every municipality sets an annual budget. For the District of North Vancouver, they set their budget for 2016 to 2020, last year. The budget includes all of the stuff that the muni is going to do for us, like provide us with schools and roads and hospitals and fire trucks and firemen and police and all that sort of thing. Then they deduct all the revenue they get. When you pay for your dog license or you pay to park at a municipal parking meter or whatever, they take all that revenue and they deduct it from the expenses, and then whatever's left is what they have to make up in property tax. And that's where you come in. I have to read this part because I can't remember it. Let's say the municipality has to raise $1,000 and my house is worth $20. All the houses in town are collectively worth $20,000. Here's how they get the tax rate. They take the $1,000 they need, divide it by the $20,000 of all the houses, and they get a tax rate of 0.05. Then I would have to pay 0.05 times $20 in tax, or $1. See? Math. But just because you might have got like a great big increase in your assessment doesn't necessarily mean you're going to pay a big whack more tax. If everybody's assessment went up by about the same amount as yours, then you're probably not going to get hit with a huge tax bill. But that's not the end of the story either. In most municipalities, like the District of North Vancouver, the annual tax increase has already been set. For North Van, for example, property taxes are going up 3% per year, years 2016 to 2020. It's got to be simpler than this to explain, but math. For the District of North Vancouver, across the board, your taxes are definitely going to go up 3%. However, there's a chance you're going to see very little change, or you might see a big increase. It all depends on what happened in your neighborhood and in your particular property this year. Actually, not just this year, in July. Realistically, most of us are just going to see a modest increase in our property taxes because pretty much everything went up at similar rates. And of course, there are some exceptions. For example, if you renovated your house or added a legal suite or the zoning changed or they built a school behind your house or they closed a school or they added transit or all kinds of things affect your property assessment. But all of those things could have an effect. There's actually no way to predict what your taxes are going to be. The fact that the District of North Vancouver is increasing property taxes by 3% a year isn't terrible news, because that 3% spread out over all of the properties in the District of North Vancouver. In conclusion, I can't really tell you what's going to happen with your property taxes this year, but I can more or less tell you not to freak out. If you want to know what happened in your particular neighborhood or your area, definitely give me a call or drop me an email, info@northvanhomesales, and I will come up with the number for you. You know, I've done a couple. Blue Ridge, for example, went up 43.6%, but Upper Lonsdale went up 52%. So Upper Lonsdale, they might be paying a little bit more in taxes this year. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Like me on Facebook at North Van Home Sales, tweet me at North Van Home Sales, Instagram at North Van Home Sales, and add me on LinkedIn at Jackie McCarnan. If you need some more information, the District of North Vancouver has put out this cool little infographic, and it's on my website. So click the link below and you'll go to the page with all the info.